Hole number 1. Expert, Great Outdoors. Apocalypse level 6. And I need more wind than that. I want at least like 11 wind or close to it. So let's use the, God, which one was it? Liberty Ball? Yeah, Liberty Ball. Perfect. Max top and like 1.5 left spin. So if the wind were 11 plus with the Zerker, that's what I would be using. So really we're just mimicking that. Just into that bunker up there. Perfect. Max top, 1 left, boom, and power slice. Or power hook, actually. Bounce looks good. Go, 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 go. Huh. So still, I mean, it got me down there pretty good. But just thinking out loud, maybe add some left spin, but I don't know if that's going to carry enough. Now I'm kind of thinking the only way to really do that is if you have like 12, 13 wind. But either way, I'm over there. Number 2, let's see if I can't finally zone this one in. This is a Sniper 9, so it's going to be a little bit different than a Sniper 10. Sniper 10, I use the +2 yard marker. Sniper 9, I'm going to use probably +3. 30% elevation. All right, so the last final adjustment I'm going to make on this. First and foremost, let's find +3 with blue ring just inside the fairway there. Looks good. And let's go 3 and then 3.5 on the spin. Right there. 8.6, 30% elevation is 11.3 with the Sniper. $11.3. All right. We found perfect ball, and this is my last hope to nail this one. Is it still going to come into the right? Nope, that's looking. Oh my good God, how? So there's like a bump or something in front of the cup that really pushes that thing to the right. But that was it. That's the, damn. I feel like that's the adjustment. The only other thing I could think is maybe we don't adjust 30%. Maybe we adjust 25%, which would make that half a ring less. But that's close. That was as close as I've gotten. Great Outdoors Tournament, hole number 3, Expert. We're going to play 25% elevation. I'll show you our initial landing spot. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to replicate, and it's also your safest bet to make sure you don't go too far on the drive. We'll pause this until it's our turn. All right, opponent finishing up. I repeat, do not go too far on your drive or you will be behind trees for your second shot. So make sure you copy this landing position. This patch of non-shaded area right there where there's light. See that? That's your initial aiming spot. And we're going to go max top, 4.5 right spin with the, well, actually go 5 right spin with the Thor's Hammer. Thor's Hammer 5. 8.6 wind, 25% elevation is 6.5 rings. And this will make sure that we do not go too far. That drive carried though, buddy. We might actually be behind some trees. It's all right. All right, our opponent's finishing up. He used a navigator. Don't use that. You need side spin for this shot. I mean, he's still going to be able to get his eagle, but if you're going to give yourself a chance, you have to have side spin, especially since we're going to be navigating around these trees, I think. So play this, you know, red ring bordering the rough. You want to get close up there so you're not having to worry too much about the trees. And I'm going to use just like a fraction of top spin. I'm going to play this up 2 rings too. Well, 1 ring. We'll play it up 1 ring. And then, so let's play it up and go 1 to 1. 8.7. So we're not behind trees. That's good. I can just play this straight up. So we're safe. We're going to bounce over. It might be too much. It's actually looking pretty good. And I missed a grid or so, like a grid and a half to the right. So I think I compensated for I thought I was going to have to curl that back to the left. That's why I played that thing about a grid right. Ended up not having to curl back left, and I forgot about that. But anyways, that looks like the right adjustment to give yourself a shot for an albatross. Number 4, Great Outdoors. I was also close on this yesterday. I just great balled it. Otherwise, I feel like it would have been in. Pretty simple adjustment. I'll explain. Quarterback, level 10. I think a level 9 will work. 1 to 1 plus 1 on the adjustment. 2 backspin, max left spin. Let's go ahead and set the spin. 2 backspin, max left spin. Very strong wind here today. So let's actually go with just under 2 backspin. Red ring bordering up there to the left, and half of that blue ring in the bunker towards the bottom there. Looks good. And then our adjustment is 1 to 1 plus 1. So we're going to go 10 rings. Now this is a stronger wind, like as strong of a wind as you can get for expert. So it might have a little bit of factor in how this plays. I found perfect ball today. If this thing misses just left of the cup, I know that's the wind. The wind just absolutely killed that ball. Otherwise, that's the perfect line. So that's definitely the play. It's just the stronger wind, 9 wind compared to 8 or 7.5, which is what I would hope to get. Number 5, and in my opinion, this is almost a must eagle. I guess I shouldn't say that. Between the par 4s, you want to eagle at least 2 of them to give yourself a chance to place high. So we're going to go max top. Let's see, 5 left. We'll do that because I don't want to lose any top spin. Yellow ring bordering the rough right there to the right. I might even go a little bit more left of that, like half the red ring. We'll go with that. Max overpower, max curl. Don't great ball to the right. Jesus. That's going to really screw up my line into the hole. So it's going to make this tougher. Probably be short iron range now, which is okay. But I wanted to, if anything, miss great ball to the left. That would get me more lined up with the hole. So we are going to be definitely in short iron range. There's min, there's max. So we're looking at like, I don't know, 25%. Seven, 8. There's 5 rings, we'll say. Definitely made this tougher than I wanted to. We got our perfect ball. Let's see, is this thing gonna have... Oh! So, that's what you want. Man. So, if I miss that left, does that over adjust? I don't know. I have to go back and look at it. Hole number 6, Great Outdoors Expert. I'll be playing with an Apocalypse level 6 and a sniper. If you have an Apocalypse 5, you'll replicate this because I'm not going to use all my top spin. I'll use all but 1 top spin. If you're using an Apocalypse level 4, you'll still be okay. You might want to go with a sniper though, just to give you that extra kick of tailwind off the drive. But either way, I think sniper 4 or 5, you'll be okay for sure. Extra mile 8 will definitely get you where you want to be. However, the accuracy is not as good, so you could get yourself in trouble. All right, I'm going first. we use a Kingmaker. All but one top spin, 5 right spin. We're going to max overpower this thing. Let's go. Wind is a little bit lower than I had yesterday, so let's go with a little bit extra there. This is going to be just about 6 rings. Then we're going to push it up. So adjust 6 rings and push it up. I can't remember if I curled this thing back. We'll curl it back just a little bit. So this will set us up nicely for our sniper. I'll just have to see where we are. So yes, Apocalypse 4 will definitely make that. This is why you don't want to use max top spin. I mean, you don't want to get too close to that rough, and if you great ball right, you might go too far. All right, second shot. I have to see where I'm at with my distance here. So we're going to be really, really, really close to min. This is going to be 1-to-1 -2. So let's just run this to the hole. Right there, looks good. And 1-to-1 -2, so we're only going to go 5 rings here. And that might still even be too much. I'm doing this because we're really close to min distance, by the way. So 5 rings, 1-to-1 -2. And let's see if this is going to be... Did I get it there? Oh man, I should have ran it through the hole. The line was good. I thought I did have it running towards the hole. That's your line though. So now we know, just let's use a little bit extra top spin and make sure we get it through the hole. Okay, yesterday, hole number 7, Expert Great Outdoors. We played this Kingmaker. God, I can't even remember my spin. We'll just have to figure it out when we get to it. But it's 1-to-1 plus 1.2 today, and this is a very strong win. So I might even have to go a little bit more than that. So let's go max left spin and just over 1 top spin, max left spin. And strong win, so let's go 1-to-1 plus 1.5. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just like a tick more. So yesterday we had 7 win, very low. This is 9. That's actually a pretty substantial difference. Ball's coming in nicely though. Once again, we missed just left, so I didn't adjust that enough. So we're looking at 1-to-1 plus 1.5. If it's a higher wind, like 9. If it's lower wind, like 7, 1-to-1 plus like 1.2, and that should be it. Hole number 8, Thor's Hammer, level 5, 4.5 top spin, 4 right spin. We'll pick a ball depending on the strength of the wind. So it's a strong wind. We're going to use a Kingmaker. All right, let's see. 8-7 wind. Oops, change this to a Thor's Hammer. 4 top spin, 4.5 top spin, sorry, and 4 right spin. All right, red ring bordering up there to the top, and play this thing left side of the green. 8-7, which is 5.8 rings. And let's curl it back just a little bit. Let's see if we can run this thing close. Looks good. Hop looks good. And we could have used more topspin there. Number 9, Great Outdoors Tournament, last hole, Expert Division. I'm using a Thor's Hammer 5, followed up with a Sniper. On the drive, we might use 10% elevation. On the Sniper approach shot, if we end up where we want to on the drive, we're going to go 30% elevation. It drives me crazy when that shit happens. All right, so here we go, drive on number 9. Sometimes the wind varies on this, and I know the wind's always pretty much consistent in tournaments, but a little bit of tailwind, and last time I carried too far. So do not max overpower this shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust 5 rings. Then we're going to push up. And we're going to come close to max overpower, but we're not going to max overpower it. So there's max. We're going to let off of that just a little bit. And this will keep me from going too far and carrying into the rough. So see how that was still close. But this is, that's perfect drive. All right, so approach shot, 30% elevation is very important. There's a little bit of a crosswind added into this time. Are we in max? We're close to max. So red ring bordering there just to give us some wiggle room. Run your ball guide up to the hole. Right there. 7-9, 10-4 with 30% elevation. You're right there. Let's see if 30% was enough. Bounce looks good. Roll looks good. A little too far left. The speed was good. Everything was there. I don't look like we were lined up fine. I'll have to go back and check that one out.